Welcome to This Is Arlington, Arlington High School's student-produced television show. I'm Bella Hallam.
And I'm Olivia Keaton. On today's show, we have an interview with senior Chandler Crawford.
We'll also bring you an exclusive on Film Appreciation Society.
We also have an exciting update from JROTC and flag football.
But first, let's take a look at the machining lab.
So first and foremost, my grandfather, he's the one who really started the whole business. Then my father, he took over the business, and I grew up in the shop watching him. So I'm watching my father. Then I went to a small company. He was a one-man shop starting his own business, but he was an older gentleman, Mr. Robert Lawar. He kind of molded me, taught me a lot of the engineering side of the field. Impressed by that time, Mr. Abraham and Ken Douglas, they seen my performance and see how well the students reacted, and they offered me a full-time position, and I was like, let's go ahead and give it a try.
Just an apprenticeship under Mr. G. Like, you learn so much, you have so much more freedom to just make whatever you want. You're not always just doing projects or working on testing to get certificates. We have people that just want something made, and they'll just turn it into a project and they'll make it.
The flag football team received a very special send-off. The state-bound Tigers were greeted with cheers and encouragement as they headed off against Creekwood. The Lady Tigers won their Sweet 16 game, qualifying them for a spot in the top 8 teams in the state. They fell in the quarterfinals, but are coming back strong next season with a full young roster returning. What a historic first year for the Lady Tigers flag football team. We are so proud.
Arlington JROTC students are making history. In a local marksmanship competition, AHS JROTC cadet took home 3rd place. They outshot more experienced program in the division. This was the first time AHS competed in this event. Cadets were tested in 3 shooting positions: prone, kneeling, and standing. Senior cadet Alden Sism says, "We trained hard every week and it paid off."
Though seniors have left AHS as they prepare for their graduation, we still have more seniors we'd like to spotlight. Here's Casey Stoop's interview with senior Chandler Crawford.
I'm Casey Stoop, and I'm sitting with Chandler Crawford. He's a senior at AHS and also a member of the TV production class. Chandler, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing amazing. Chandler, what are your plans for next year?
So I'm wanting to go to University of Memphis to double major. I wanted to double major something in film. I don't know what in film, and also major in music, which I don't know yet. And so after college, I want to start a band.
Okay.
Like a rock band, and hopefully that can be successful. If not, maybe I can like do something in like filmmaking. Maybe I can like direct movies or write movies or something involved within the movie industry.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, if you could like have one role in the band, what would it be?
Oh, either the guitarist or the vocalist.
How long do you play guitar?
Oh yeah, I play guitar. I've been playing for like over a year and a half, and I'm really enjoying playing guitar. I've actually made some of the riffs myself so that I can show to my future bandmates so that hopefully they can reference that and put it into their music.
Yeah. Okay. And we're coming to the end of high school. What has been your favorite part, or maybe just memory of high school?
Just like overall? Okay. And so I'm in chorale class, and we had a concert in my junior year, December. We had a concert there, and I've never performed on stage before. And I performed on stage. I was nervous because, you know, there's a big crowd. And once I got on stage, I felt kind of comfortable, still anxious a little bit. And just afterwards, it was such a great feeling because I just felt this like immense joy.
Yeah.
You know, because it was such a cool experience, you know, singing with these amazing singers and all that. And yeah, it was really cool to experience that.
Okay. So you said you're in choral?
Yes.
Okay. So is that with Mr. Chipman?
Yes, that's with Mr. Chipman.
How has maybe him being your teacher made your high school experience better in any way?
Oh yeah, I would say so. Yeah. It's actually expanded my interest in music because, you know, before I got into chorale, I was never interested in music, and my friend recommended my sophomore year. My friend recommended me that I would try out for chorale, and I was like, well, okay, I'll give it a shot, and I auditioned, and I got the part. And junior year, I had no experience, like reading music or singing like that, so I had to get help from other students as well. And eventually I started getting kind of comfortable, getting out of my comfort zone and, singing around people. And yeah, and I started to get a little better, and I started improving and on singing and like, sight reading, all this stuff. That's where you like read music and all that.
Gotcha. What's been your biggest challenge of high school?
Oh. Just all the drama that's been going on. Just all the drama.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like I've associated with people that they're not the best people, to say the least. And so I've been struggling to find the right people. And I feel like I have in the later years, my junior year and senior year, with chorale, because I feel like I kind of found my own tribe,
How has finding that group kind of helped you through high school?
Good question. Sorry.
Okay.
It made me, expand more, I made a friend in that class who recommended me, a bunch of music. And I started listening to those music, and I thought, oh, wow, it's really cool. And so I started, to, like, kind of trying to expand my own music taste and trying to expand, just beyond the stuff that I was listening to at the time. And overall, basically, it's made me, try to, like, try something that I haven't done before. Because, this year I actually auditioned for All West, and I got in it,
Okay.
and it was a really cool experience. We sang in Bellevue Church, and yeah, I really liked it.
Mm-hmm. And then, so you mentioned in the future you want to do music, but you also said film. And we're in the same TV production class. What has been your favorite memory, or, I mean, even just like, I guess, part of TV production?
It was making some of the projects, like, for example, I really liked making the Halloween project with my partner because, it was a really cool and fun idea. And once we actually finished it, it was really cool. We got a good laugh out of it. And also, I really liked doing the December one where I get into the studio in my elf costume and basically infiltrated the TV studio.
Yeah.
And another one, this next one's a personal favorite of mine, but the February segment where I go asking people if they love me.
Dude, my family watched the Valentine's episode a couple weeks ago, and they saw that and they were dying laughing. That segment was hilarious.
But yeah, I just really liked how I was able to, kind of do whatever I wanted and basically, show my creativity through this class, basically, and not only this class, but your crown as well.
Mm-hmm. And before we go, do you have any tip for freshmen coming in?
Get all your assignments done as quickly as you can so that you can focus on the fun stuff later on. And the second advice is just be careful who you associate with. That was my mistake, because it's not always sunshine and rainbows in here, because you can get involved with some bad people, and I would just recommend, be careful with, who you pick to be your friend and all that.
Well, Chandler, that's great advice. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Of course.
Chandler Crawford is an officer of the Film Appreciation Society. He did a deep dive into the club and their activities.
Do you like movies, history, community? Well, look no further. The Film Appreciation Society is a club where you get to watch movies with other film enjoyers.
If you want to relax during the school day, kind of unwind a little bit, enjoy the company of others, enjoy some refreshments and concessions, then Film Appreciation Society is the place for you.
In Film Appreciation, you get to dive through the history of movies, even watching some on physical film.
I think that's really cool. I think it's really interesting. It's really interesting to be a part of history of how movies used to be shown.
Not only do you get together and watch films with friends, but every year the club takes a field trip to the elementary schools to introduce them to the world of film.
Mr. Ashby shares a bit about why he feels the club is important.
We just got really excited about this club, and we put together a movie screening night in the auditorium and invited all the students. And I just remember, all the great memories of that, all the positive memories of that, the people that I remember. And there's no reason why Arlington High School can't have that kind of experience for the students.
5 years old now, the club has grown exponentially since its inception. Reporting for AHS Tiger Life, I'm Chandler Crawford.
So how are you doing with all the seniors leaving?
I'm really sad. I'm friends with like a lot of them, and it's just gonna be different.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for senior year next year.
I've been seeing everybody like posting their goodbyes for their seniors, and it's kind of like sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss them. But that's all the time we have for today's edition of This Is Arlington.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, AHS Tiger Life.
Remember to turn on post notifications and find out when we release new episodes.
Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.